Welcome, Kitsap County. This is your weekly market stats for the week of November 21st through November 27th. And we actually have some unique news this week. We had an unusual dip in new homes on market. And so that's the second week in a row. If you remember last week, we were down about 20% in new homes on market. We had 62 homes on market last week. This week we have only 41 homes on market. So that was a 51% decrease in homes on market. And the week prior, if we go back 3 weeks, we had about 80 homes on market. So we've just been, new homes on market did this, 80, 60, 40. I'm gonna say that again. Went 80, 60, 40. So some people will be like, well, obviously we're heading right into the holidays, so people are not putting their homes on market. Two things about that. Home sellers, the buyers are still buying. Get your homes on market. We see this every year. Home sellers pull their homes off market during the holidays, and it's a head scratcher because, we are just jamming with buyers. We're working so hard with our buyers. Our buyers are doing this. They're calling us, they're going, we can't find homes. Sellers, put your homes on market. Clearly, there is, look at this. No competition, right here. That means no competition. There's zero competition. There's no competition. Get your home on market. Pendings. So we're down to 40 some new homes on market. So new homes on market went way down. We're just draining our inventory locally in Kitsap County. But buyers, as we said, are still buying, and our stats show that. The pendings this week were 168 pendings. Okay, last week they were 175, so that's not changing much. So we've got less homes coming on market and just as many homes coming off market. So housing inventory this week's down almost 10% at 227 homes. So here we are going into the holidays, and we only have 227 homes on market. Last week we had 249, so let's just round up to 250. And basically went from 250 to 225 homes on market in Kitsap County to sell this week. And for all of Kitsap County. And trust me, we have more than 225 homeowners out there. I think most realtors have 225 home buyers in their queue right now. So I'm gonna go back to point number one of the show today. Home sellers, put your home on market. I'll tell you, anyone thinking of waiting to the spring to sell needs to rethink that and put their home on market right now, because everybody's going to be selling in the spring, and you're going to have everybody and their dog buying in the spring. So all the unserious buyers are going to be buying in the spring. I would put it on market right now. The prices probably aren't going to change too much. You're not going to get any benefit really from selling in the spring other than a bunch of less serious buyers. Right now, you've got your serious buyers. Put your home on market now. Sales price to list price. And if you don't want this, you should want this. So we're going to help you out and tell you you should want this stat if you're a buyer. Okay, this stat tells you how much above list price you need to be offering in order to have a chance to get your house right now in today's market. And the answer is homes are selling at 102.14% of list price to sell price. So basically you got to offer little over 2% in order to have a chance to get it. And I'll tell you, if I was a buyer, I'd be offering 2 to 3%. I'd be like, right, if we're selling, 102.14% over list price right now, fine, 3% done. Just crush it. Otherwise, you're going to be doing this: offer, making bunches of offers and not getting it done. All right? And stop that silliness. We know the game. It's math, guys. This is just math. So offer 2.5 to 3%. We can do the stat every week. This week it's 102.14%. So offer more than that and get your house. Put a roof over your head and stop stressing out about this stuff. The answers are right here. It really is math. This isn't like if anyone comes and says, gosh, this is horrible, I don't know, look at It's not horrible. It's not, like, the answers are right here. Stop banging your head against the wall. You're choosing to bang your head against the wall. You're choosing to do that. If you want to get a house, offer more than 2% over this price. And this is something we haven't mentioned in a while, probably in about a year. But we keep our eye on it, okay? This is how many homes sell above list price. You can't see this, but we'll do this later. But it's how many homes sell above list price, at list price, and below list price. And so you probably hear a lot, it's a seller's market right now, and it's a seller's market if there's this much inventory or this, so many months inventory versus weeks, right? Blah, 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 all these stats for what makes it a seller's market versus buyer's market. I follow a different stat. The stat I follow is how many homes are selling at or above list price versus at or below list price. So basically, if there's more than 50% selling at or above list price, you've got a seller's market. If more than 50% is selling at or below list price, you've got a buyer's market. When you start to see it going, toggling back and forth week to week, you're probably about ready to see a shift. And we saw today, or this week, we saw a shift where we had more than 50% so below list price. Did you just catch that? We just saw a shift where we saw more than 50% sell below list price this week. So the buyers went heavier on the stats this week. So let's point that out. Oh, keep an eye on it. Could have been a fluke. Might not have been, because we know what's going on economically behind the scenes. All right? Okay, if you have comments, Kitsap County, we love your comments. If you found this video helpful, please share it. Share it with your friends. Like Dupuis team on Facebook. Go to the Dupuis team YouTube channel and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have questions, post them below. We'd love to hear from you. The comments really help us, so do make comments down there. Just want to make sure, one, that we're getting the video out like we think we are, and two, we like the interaction. All right, folks, thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you had a wonderful holiday, and we will see you right here next week. Same place, same time, same channel. Right? I'm Stephanie Dupuis with Dupuis team at Keller Williams West Sound.